Cobra Convergence 6 time in a toy kind of mood, and welcome to the Terror Drome. We're back to give you all your Cobra crossover needs. I'm Travis Moody once again, joined by Ryan Sweeney, silent but deadly man, and Tony Romo back in the house for more Terror Drome action.
How's everybody doing?
We doing?
Yeah.
But guess who's back? The incredible Rom Animal.
Once again.
Custom Animal. Here he is. The Black Genghis himself, KJ Kevin Johnson. What's up?
Yeah, guess who's back? It's always a good time in the Terror Drome, toy kind of mood. It's good to see y'all, catching up with y'all. Yeah, man, I'm ready to talk some Joes for real, man.
That's right.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yes.
It's like
Champ is here.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's Comic-Con season, but it's also Cobra Convergence 6 season, and we got quite an episode for you. So it's a little bit of a crossover. We got some reviews, we got some stuff to show off. But you know, the theme for Cobra Convergence 6 is crazy characters and wacky plans. So we'll start with the crazy characters. We all got stuff to show off, custom G.I. Joe classified and whatnot. We'll start off with my man Dreadnought Ryan. What you got for us, baby?
All right. Well, I'm going to do the little move of the camera because my big thing is the diorama.
Very nice.
I picked up this bad boy off of BBTS.
Oh.
Lying in here. So I took some of Mark II designs, the Gridiron Studios stuff, and created a Cobra SWAT team. And of course, if you have a SWAT team, you got to have a cameraman there to record everything. And I also have my battle damage bat up here, light up effect. And then I also printed off a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that Cobra has everything that it needs.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is insane.
Woo.
Cobra compound.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, Ryan, show us that LED battle damage bat for us a little bit if you can.
So took two small LEDs, drilled one through the back of the head and then one through the chest. It's basically done off a watch battery, but then I also added one into the laser effect. So there he goes. He's kind of blinks cool. Now. Yeah, but you can get a little bit of a laser effect. I have some like filament that plugs in here at night so it lights up Cobra Blue. So but yeah, so the bat, you know, he's got some damage, got some wires coming out, different things like that. You got to always have a battle damage bat. So it's an easy one to do.
What would you name your Mandalorian Cobra Troopers? You got to type Riot.
So these are I'm going to name them the Coil SWAT. So these are the special troopers that are brought in. You know, you got the Alley Vipers, which are a great team, but these are like the down and dirty, the people that make people disappear. And they can fly in with their jetpacks, whatever they need to eliminate the Cobra, you know, threats, and then fly back off, you know, just as long as Cobra can make it as entertainment. So
yeah.
The wet work.
And definite big shout out. We're going to talk about the two Marks a lot in this episode. Mark II design. And we'll get into his stuff in a little bit. But yeah, we were lucky enough to go on Etsy. This stuff sold out in seconds to get that Cobra jetpack. And then, of course, from Gridiron Studios, as you can see on Anthony's beautiful shirt that arrives tomorrow. Yeah, Mandalorian, Mando helmet. Of course, you put you have some kind of coating on your masks.
Yeah, so I added a little silver paint, some chrome paint to them. And then I also printed up some handcuffs, which are in that same silver color as well too. So just kind of give them a little bit of a different feel to them besides just that flat black. You know, when these guys are coming at you, you know you're in trouble.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Hey, what chrome paint do you use? Because I have a recommendation for you. This is what I use. I use liquid chrome.
That's exactly what I used.
Yeah, dude.
So I picked that up off of Amazon and just marked it all right in, and it made it a lot easier to get that to fill in there. So, but yeah, it's just, you know, with the Tele Viper that we all have this nice loadout kit that Mark, you know, created. I just love that silver, that little bit of a difference made all, you know, and then I added it to to the camera lens to kind of just give it that little bit of a shine off there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
That's great.
But then I also colored in the sigil, a silver as well, just to kind of give the group a little bit of a different feel to them.
That's awesome. That's awesome
And then,
stuff.
of
And
course,
yeah, we'll
I'll
have some pictures on the screen of your dio, kind of some action stuff that went on.
Yeah, and of course, if you're the baddies, you got to have some sort of little bomb that you've created for them, leave behind to take out a little apartment complex. So
Very nice.
That is
Obvious, but yeah.
That is all
terrorism in effect.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll do it for HCC 788. Hooded Cobra Commander 788. Thanks for allowing a toy kind of mood, and welcome to the Terror Drome to disrupt the convergence. And ready to do that too right now is Tony Tone. I know you got some crazy character to show off and more Cobra action.
Yeah, I got it. He's one of them. You want to start out with him? Here's Guillotine. Like now. There he is, man. That's on a gung ho base. He's got there's the gridiron scar. Make Mr. Von Cannon pretty happy. And his sword was a trip to make, man. That was it's a Citizen V had a sword, right? I think that's his blade I had cut. And then the Killmonger's Black Panther version, and all the swords and weird, Wakandan weapons that come with him. That's his handle. That's the handle. And then the skull, I got so lucky on that. That's just a bead. That's one of the beads to make those craft bracelets and stuff. And it was perfect.
You wouldn't even
Michaels
know.
came through.
That looks sick, man. That is crazy.
Look at this.
And then I just gave him a Viper, backpack that was just laying around, and maybe that's got his O2. And I see the hose is going back into it. Cobra Commander's blade or his scabbard fits it real good. Because when he does not have it in his hand, it's back here. That's that guy.
Incredible work as usual, Anthony.
Oh man, one more. I mean, I got a few more, but you remember scrap, right?
Oh yeah, man.
You remember the scrap iron? See, now he's got a little remote in his hand. Well, I want to shout out to McLean 3D Art. He's got the missile pod. And I painted his bastard. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
That is nice, man.
Got some detailing going on in there. Look at the back. Look at the power cells.
You don't even need to wait on Hasbro, man. Like, they got a pipeline reveal that we're not getting that figure until 2024, and you have it. You got it all.
Look at that thing.
Anthony's apartment is a pipeline.
And then look, you take it off.
The legs on that almost look like a spider, so that's just
look at that base. And it's crazy. Yeah,
it's all about the base.
Yeah, and then I'll probably put another coat of paint, but painting these red was a little hard. But look at those missiles.
So when you do the paint, like you do the primer and then the paint, right?
No, I was lazy on these because they're just gonna sit in there like that. So I just got what's our paint? I love Vallejo. I just got some Vallejo base red and did it, and I'll probably hit it again, and then maybe one more time for another coat, and then either Mod Podge because missiles, I don't know, they can look a little maybe metallic glossy, or you can matte, paint matte on them. So I don't know. I hit this with the Mod Podge. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on the screen, but it's got that little shine to it.
Yeah.
See a little bit of glow to it. I think that'd be a little better. So that just set scrap iron off because he had Mark's Grenadier loadout on him. He could still wear that, or I could give it to another Cobra Trooper, and then that got hooked up. Once there goes a Televiper on a Cobra Infantry. I'm gonna take Ryan's suggestion and paint the lens because it probably looks better with some silver on it.
Yeah, and you can do
And,
two things. You can either do the primer and paint, or you can do that liquid chrome.
yeah, oh, that's true. I have one of those pens too. I haven't really played with it.
Mhm.
And then with Storm Shadow, I hit up his feet have the articulated icons feet that look better to me on it than the ones with the black. And then I put the wraps on his forearms like we're gonna get in the retro. And then it's Mark II Designs backpack with Marauder Gunrunner's blades in there. You know, so a little bit from everybody.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
this guy.
That's the beauty
That
of the
figure
kit bash is when
so
you
dope.
got everyone in. Well, say that again, Ryan.
I said that Storm Shadow figure is just unbelievable. Him and
He's
Spirit.
so badass, dude. Yeah.
It's cold.
And then I was showing.
And somebody posted
Oh,
like
go ahead.
Spirit's pistol has an eagle actually sculpted on, the receiver.
Yeah, Anthony's Custom showed that, but some other reviewers found that too. I think MCU Collector 84. I think he had showed it, and he found, oh, it's got the emblazoned, eagle on that 1911. Oh, it's awesome. Well, here's the Baroness. That's just the Black Cat and Baroness kit bash together, and then I cut Cobra infantry soldiers insignia off his chest and threw it on her.
Wow.
And then she's got dominoes, her little shoulder harnesses, and I kept her weapons in the back.
Man, that Baroness been working out.
Yeah, she's been working out, and she's been, I don't know, she's looking sexy.
Hey,
and one from way back.
Love it. That's one of my favorites right there.
Oh man,
we're bringing sexy back to Cobra Convergence 6.
And I can never get it right. Is it Muchas Garcias or Muchas Gracias?
It's a Muchas Garcia. It's Muchas Garcia. Like say if his name was Garcia, but it's Muchas Garcias, but his name's Gracia.
Right.
it's crazy. And there's the old Copperhead.
Everyone's waiting on Copperhead, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that head sculpt is McLean 3D art on Etsy, and I like that one. Just set it off. I was cool. I was waiting on him, and then for a while I was waiting on Bad Mother Tattoos Customs for the silver insignia. Can you see that?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's clear.
Because I couldn't make his shoulder holster without putting the logo on first, because it kind of goes over it,
Damn, it's nice.
Yeah, man.
You got an army, no doubt.
Oh man,
better get a Navy.
Yeah, Navy. Yeah, what do you call it? Guillotine's an eel.
Yep.
Guillotine's an eel. He's a bad mother from the eels, and he just started leading the plague troopers. And even Marauder Rubin was telling me about them, and I'm like, yeah, they're pretty badass. That's a badass crew. So there's another. There's the other game plan. So there's some more Cobras.
As a hint for what's next from Tony. Thanks for that. And we're going from Army, Navies to perhaps a maybe surveillance port or Cobra Terror Drome. What do we got, KJ? Show us.
Okay, man. Well, one shout out to Mark II Design for these incredible Air Trooper helmets.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of my favorites. Now, of course, they're sporting gridiron AKs. So a lot of my infantry and Cobra Troopers, they're an AK squad. Like the AK bundle from Gridiron was like one of the first things I bought from Gridiron Studios. And then I just loaded all of them with as many AKs as possible. You'll see that these have
those are cool.
Iron Man blast effects right in them and whatnot. So these were these were a lot of fun. So I have my Cobra Trooper and my infantry. But they also have a commander. So let's go ahead and show this. So here is the Cobra officer outfitted with the Air Commander helmet.
Yeah.
You see, I'm using a Mezco blast effect and red exhaust to match the helmet. So I sort of have like a little
using those blast effects. That's a brilliant idea.
Just it's like just mixing it, from all different parts. So this is the Mark II Design jetpack here, right? Versus a 3D print that a buddy of mine did from an STL. So
Wow.
yeah, but just like even just on the background, it's like the effect is very impressive. And I have other flight stands, so this is just an example.
Right.
It's pretty great. So yeah, you mix up gridiron, Mark to design, Mezco. You mix up different munitions.
Man.
You can
You
just
get
have a
some
lot of
flight
fun.
stands. Yeah, you get some flight stands or hang them from wire. Woo!
Yeah.
So
Dope.
KJ, before we get into your big bang, just real quick, and I'll show my stuff after you. But this one, since we're on the theme,
Okay,
shout
yeah.
out to Fantastic Toy Robot for the idea, and then for the Poe Dameron kit bash. Poe Dameron goes for like $5 on Macari, so have the nice pilot straps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
very similar, but yeah, just kind of got the air pack with the nozzle heading into the Cobra. And of course, this is a Target Cobra Trooper, and then the gun is from Gridiron, the folded AK. But
Ooh, look at Travis.
yeah, not too bad. I always say I don't do customs, but it's Cobra Convergence
dope.
6. It's Terror Drome. I had to
That's
step
great.
up my game, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
light
man.
years behind you guys. But I'm very I'm
Oh,
happy with this. But
No,
yeah,
man,
obviously,
you're doing great, man. That looks dope.
thank you so much. Yeah, he's kind of like, doing this thing. So thanks again. And then
yeah.
I got this idea, I think, from either you or Ryan. But yeah, I threw on some blast effects from Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. They'll go back, but
I
just
got those. Yeah.
and then yeah, I did just so many guns laying around
So you
from
got like
Gridiron.
Cobra Mando, dude. I like that.
Cobra Mando, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I kind of combined both of your ideas to make this cool, dude. So yeah, I mean the
That's
love
what
of
it's
this,
all about.
that's what it's all about. But let's get into
Yeah.
KJ stuff, and then I got a few more things to show after he's done. But I know you got some dios yourself.
Yeah, man. I love dioramas. I love taking different pieces from different companies, extreme sets, and 12 World. You can buy a lot of 12 World resin sets from Big Bad Toy Store, maybe a couple other places, but chiefly from BBTS. So let me just go ahead and show you. This is what I'm working with right now.
Holy shit.
There we go. Hold on a second. Yeah. So this is, let me see if I can get it. Boom. All right, got it. So this is basically the Viper's pit. And the Joes, they're in a pretty bad situation. They need to really think fast to get out of this one. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So you see I have the Gravedigger there.
Yeah.
Major Blood's
Yeah,
got,
buddy.
that's the Mezco cable grenade launcher with some blast effects in it.
Remember,
You
I
see
was
that?
like, I thought that was the Hammer of Dawn from Halo.
From Gears.
Oh, Gears, actually, Gears. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then you also have the bats. I have bats that have the stubby grenade launcher, and then also the Chris Vector. And the Joes, they're just pinned down, like different blast effects from the deluxe Black Widow.
Yeah.
And you see like Lady J, she's taking a shot. She's got one shot to get out of this mess. You have different things like
Man, that's so
Gung
cool.
Ho. He's like reloading a Milcor. He's down to one grenade round. Beachhead's trying to put in a mag, and Flint, he's useless. He just has a shotty. And he's like, what am I supposed to do with this? So, and you'll see like I'm using chest plates from Jay's Armory, one per case. You'll see that
awesome.
the blade pieces also from one per case, Jay's Armory on Etsy. The Viper Heavy set is one of my favorites, and then the Grave Digger to match. And of course, they got some air support from the Air Trooper Commander. So yeah, it's just.
This is, my goodness, you guys.
Joe's about to get waxed.
They better come up with something, man. G.I. Joe will be right back after these commercials.
No! It's over. I gotta wait till next week. That's bullshit.
That's incredible work. That is incredible work.
Very nice. Awesome. Wow.
You know what? Let's all, for everybody here, let's do it. Come on, guys. For everybody.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
KJ, Ryan, Anthony, you guys killed it. We still got more, but I just had to stop and be like, let's appreciate this.
Wow, both dioramas. Wow, I gotta
Yeah,
get into
man.
that.
Ryan, I saw what he's doing with the Vex system. I have a Vex basketball court for my Mofex, Jordan, and LeBron, but what you were doing, I gotta find that. Like what you got going on?
They're on sale right now at BBTS. So that's why I picked them up. When they go on sale, I'll buy them. And then September, they have a prison cell Vex system.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm buying that. I'll just pre-order it right now.
Yeah.
So, but they're like Legos.
Yeah.
You know, together like Legos. It's cool.
They're like super quality diorama Legos. It's like if I had those as a kid, like I'd probably be a mechanical engineer or something by now at this point. It's just
and you can stack them vertically or you know, just depending on what kind of space you got. So
yeah, different configurations. Yeah. It's what a time. What a time to be alive.
What a time. What a time. And what a time to be a mark in this business, using a wrestling term, for the marks. My middle name is really Mark. My godfather's name is Mark. My two other favorite marks have to be these two guys. And I'm saving the big one for a second, but just got to show a little appetizer. Okay, these are regular toys, but IBMMT, face sculpt, Cobra. We didn't get the hooded Cobra Commander, right? With the history.
Right.
Go on IBMMT and beg this dude to make you one of these, because this is one of the best, I think. And then so the Vector right here, perfect for this. I got lucky, went to a comic store, only paid $5 of retail for this Python Patrol Viper. So shout out to what the hell is the name of the store? Midtown Comics. They're not even around. I bought that one. Hey, that's all right. It'll come to me. Golden Age Comics.
I love it. I fucking love it.
There'll be something on the the Walter P38 Mark II design, right? So we got Mark and Mark.
Yeah.
So you gotta love it, right? So you guys crying, you're not getting your hooded Cobra Commander. Look, Hasbro's not gonna do this, so just go get it. Right? So
I went with the Megatron.
All right. You guys ready for the covert light aerial weapon? Because I got one.
Yeah.
How'd you get one and I didn't get one?
Bitch.
Luck.
Yep.
So here we go. The same that Mark II design. I think this is the perfect, because you remember the old box, right? Had a Cobra officer, but he was maskless. This is the perfect mask for it. This is it, man. The claw. I know. I'm very blessed. Thank you, Mark.
Mine's on its way, damn it.
Sold out.
All right, so y'all got your orders in, right? I was just too slow to the.
I didn't get my order in. No, I had to talk to him about things, and let's talk about.
Oh no! Yeah.
So
Mark,
he was sending him some OnlyFans pictures to get that.
It's a tough business out there. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. COVID life is tough, man. So Mark Gerwig's a good dude. So
very good dude. Yeah.
Mark II Designs is a Etsy store. It's what he's moving away from 3D printing. Of course, he used Fusion 360 for this. This is nylon. This isn't 3D printed. So he used an SLS printer. That's expensive.
And now it's Mark II Toys, right?
Mark II Toys. So we're gonna have it on the screen. At Mark II Toys, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. He's moving into his own IP, his own manufacturing. He's got a Kickstarter coming out. So you may have been follow his YouTube as well. He's got the very quick updates on what he's doing. So
Mark's done some of the best vehicles right now. His Trouble Bubble, he's got like that claw glider, and he's gonna the Kickstarter's for like a 112 truck, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of the best. So like whatever it is, I'm getting it.
So yeah, I mean, I don't want to
shirt too, right?
What's that, Ryan?
He's the one that did the 1/12 scale shark.
Ooh, right? with the liquid chrome airbrush on it. Man, that sucker was clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, that took him a while. He was trying to find the ins and outs of that, to make it. Wow, look at that.
So as we said, this is a resin cast made out of a two-part mold, two-part rubber mold. So pretty much 1-to-1 with the original. You know what I mean? So but it's scaled anniversary style, because if it was scaled 1984, the thing would be this big, and now you can have it. I don't have a display here, but it could stand, and basically you could put it right in the diorama and put some troopers in front of it or whatever, So the few differences here is these Venom missiles are a little smaller than the scale, but they're still cool. There's no flash bomb grenade taking the place of this. There's no clip. The wing tips and all that stuff. Like, it doesn't. Canards and ailerons, they don't really. There's no articulation, but that's fine. You don't need it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it would cost you $100. So I know
How long did it take you to put on the decals?
Oh, well, he did that for me. So
I knew it.
Otherwise, yeah, I didn't ask him to. Look at him.
KJ, he would have been like, hey, I'm going to drop this off. Can you take care of this for me?
Tony, how do you do this?
All right, look. Hey, I got these up here.
I know.
I put all those together, okay? And I've got the Sky
man.
Striker coming. I'm sure I'm going to have to do that. But look, so the handlebars are I'm not going to fuck around with it too much, but they're very durable and they're very flexible, which you'll be proud of. So you not have to worry too much about that because that could get, and I love these rubber guards. They're see how they're very, very easy for him to slide in. So you don't have to worry about. So
very sexual. You're fondling him.
Hey, this is a kids program, I think.
Wait, don't get
the guy's name is Hooded Cobra Commander. I'm pretty sure we could do what we want. So, hey, the first ever Cobra officer fondle him. So,
stop touching him.
But I wanted to show you that the gun holsters, the knife sheath, and all that can fit in. So, like, he's still fully equipped, which is very important, So, yeah, I mean, that's it. I think it's hand painted. This one, a lot of the other models were not. He just shipped them out. And yeah, I think this is just super, super quality. You'll love it. It doesn't have that 3D printing kind of like sharp. It's very, very solid.
Yeah, very refined product. Yeah.
Yep. It's kind of just a smooth nylon product, So I'll go 4.5 whiskeys on that motherfucker because even though I think an articulated one would bring it to a 5, but I mean, it's fine. It's gonna be displayed this way anyway, So. And then
I had the 25th with the articulation, and that just would fall apart. I'd rather it be not articulated because it would look better on the shelf.
There you go.
Yeah, I've seen somebody made the landing gear, the little wheels on the wings.
Yeah, because
I don't know who did
landing gear as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who did it, but that was cool. But that is so sick too.
Yeah, and so obviously these are not stickers. They're like printed tats almost. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the detail on that thing. Hope you guys can see it. Yeah, just excellent. Yeah. It's almost as much detail, if not more, than the original. So it's very. And Mark II design, he's a beast.
Yeah.
So that's the claw.
He was the first 3D printing guy I ever bought from.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's awesome.
Even Gridiron says he's an inspiration. So.
Yeah.
Dude's a legend. So we got any shout outs, Ryan, for a community custom Cobra community spotlight?
Yeah, I'm going to shout out to Mark II and Mark II Toys. I know that's going to be launching. He has a couple kits that are going to be up on his store when that launches. You can pick up some weapons. Joe Fest, I know Action Force announced some of the new weapon sets that they were coming out with, and I think Mark designed those as well. So you're going to have a new 50 cal with some nice firing action and some new blast effects. So, Mark's just is killing it right now. So, that's my shout out right now for the custom work. Besides,
Yeah. So follow Mark II Toys. Mark II Toys is his new branding. He's going to be moving on to his own stuff and he'll still keep the Etsy store alive. So look out for the claws and all I think more trouble bubbles are coming. So keep an eye on that, but he's really moving into doing his own thing. So follow him Mark II Toys rather than Mark II Design. Mark II Design follow that, but Mark II Toys is where he's going now. So
yes, sir. Oh, I wanted to shout out a guy I've been following on G.I. Joe Classified Elite. I think he's friends with Carson Metaxas. He's friends with Marauder Rubin. Costas Chrysonis. He's got a custom shockwave that is balls out badass, and his dial tone is so crazy. And he made a low light, and he's on. I'm like, how come I'm just seeing this now? His heavy duty is out of this world, and he's done his own Recondo, dude, Costas Chrysonis. Yeah, it just spells the way it sounds. Yeah, he's pretty badass, dude.
And you also mentioned Sean Cho with the jump pad.
Yeah, Sean Cho's jump pad is really neat. He's gonna. I don't want to say too much. The doc's got something going on with that, but it's on point. You got you guys with the jump with the jetpacks. That jump pad is awesome. Sean Cho. Yeah, I think you look up Sean Cho. SEAN, last name CHO is his name on Instagram is something else, but your name will take you to it anyway.
Well,
your real name will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got a small Instagram. He's coming out with stuff, but yeah, that thing's incredible. So we'll see a lot of that in the future.
All right, KJ, your shout outs, community.
All right, real quick, just very quickly, shout out to Mark Buchanan for his tripwire set. It's just one of those instant bakes. You add it to the figure and boom, there it is. Tony, your tripwire is badass, but I got to give a special shout out to Marauder Rubin's tripwire and using the Delta Trooper base. You skip the painting step and it's just, it's like using Velveeta for nacho cheese sauce instead of just shredded. So it's like just skips a step and just velvety smooth. It looks awesome. And I take nothing away from you, Tony. I'm just saying, just props to Ruben. But I also want to give a very special shout out to Customizer, who's really coming up in his path. He's like been getting better. I've been seeing some of his first stuff, and like the way that he's doing his thing is really getting refined. He's been paying attention to the community. He's been just getting a lot better. And one of my good buddies in the community. So I'd like to give a special shout out to Trav Moody and his custom of Night Raid, taking the Killmonger head sculpt, putting it on Valaverse, but like you see how he matched with the Gridiron Uzis, I matched it with everything else, the color palette from the trigger loadouts and whatnot. It's super smooth. Dude looks badass. Like this should be a figure. And I just want to say you did a great job with this, man. This is awesome. Shout out to Trav
clean
and Night Raid. It's dope. You should be proud, man. It's dope.
I was not expecting that because I thought after showing the claw you would never talk to me again. and then now you're like, my guy of the week is the host. I'm like, what the fuck? Thank you, man. I'm so happy to do another show with you, dude. This is
man.
This is terrific. And
I've been gone for a while because I've been broke. I went too hard and I had to reevaluate like what I was collecting and why, and not collecting figures has given me the space to like do stuff like build dioramas, use what I got, like I'll even show you like
all I do.
Like this is a maxim of mine. I might as well just show you. It's
show it.
And I keep that there because like whenever I'm like, man, let's go ahead and get 8 bats. Like I was troop building, I had stuff, but I sold those bats. I sold the stuff I said I wasn't gonna sell. I sold the alley vipers. I sold the bats. I sold vipers, man. I had 12 Cobra Island vipers and I kept 3 of them and I sold the rest because I have to eat food and pay rent. So I was going too hard and I had to reevaluate things. So like a few chat groups I had to, dip out of, and it was no bad blood. It was all good. I needed some breathing room to think about, okay, am I going to get back into this? So a lot of the stuff you saw, the stuff I already had. And then it was just put up. And it's like, no, let your figs breathe. Bring your dio sets out. Like I'll make customs, but I don't really show them off anywhere. I'll take pictures and I'll show them to friends, but I didn't really put them on Instagram until like recently. And people were showing love. They were showing mad love. So I'm like, okay, man, let's go ahead. Let's have some more fun. Let's go ahead and let's rock what I got. So you're going to be seeing more stuff. You're going to be seeing more content from my Instagram, Black Genghis. Holler at the Toy Kind of Mood. Holler at Tony's Figs. Dreadnought Ryan, holler at Trap Moody. I said movie like Clerks, like US Universe. Trap Moody.
Occupation. So.
Yeah, and just keep a lookout, man, because like it's only getting better, it's only getting bigger, it's only getting badder, right? So yeah,
that's right.
I want to give a shout out to KJ too, because you put out that new classified tracking sheet.
Oh,
and like you
checklist,
had everything on there, dude.
Beautiful,
That was
man.
just funny.
We'll have
Thanks,
that on
man,
the screen.
You
That
know,
was monster effort on that.
Yeah, and it is great just to have you back, dude. You've
Thanks,
been
man.
missed, and I get it completely. You know, you want 12 bats, but how many are you going to really play with at a time?
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's like 4. That's what I've got to go
4 or
with.
5. That's my limit.
Because, dude, when I was collecting 4-inch, I'd had 25 Cobra Troopers, 25 Vipers. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to set up this big display. And it never happened. So I'm like, just get rid of it. But it's so awesome to have you back, man.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. For real.
Yeah, I definitely second that. Broca Beach Community Spotlight. I'll go one real quick. Nana Productions Classified Hiss, right? So how do you appeal to O-Ring? It's a giant hiss. Remember I said that on the last episode of Welcome to the Terror Drone. I was like, you just make a crazy giant hiss. It's hysterical. Did you ever watch the cartoon? They did giant poly, giant whatever. So Not Enough Production made a twin seat add-on. So we'll see what happens. You know, we've got a year away or 2 years away from this thing, and we'll see if it works and if we can get the other seat out. But it's cool that they're already coming up with custom parts for a HasLab that's not even done yet. Still running for, you know, few weeks or whatever. So pretty
That's what
dope
the
there.
community does. They see what's coming out and they say we can make it better, and you know that's what's awesome about it. So yep. One more quick shout out to my boy Chris. We all love you. Hope you're doing good, and we'll talk to you sometime soon, hopefully.
Fixer, we love you,
Chris.
We miss you.
Yeah, man.
And one more shout out, Hooded Cobra Commander 788. He gave us a big jump. He jumped on the show. He was an awesome episode. Check that out with David Hernandez. What up, dude? And he let us shine, and I think we brought it. So Cobra Convergence 6, custom Cobra Convergence, crazy characters, wacky plans. We all had it, and we hope you had a good time. For Ryan, Tony, and the return of KJ. That's right. It's a toy kind of mood. Welcome to the Terror Drome. It's all that and then some. Cobra! That's it. We'll see you later, guys. Enjoy Comic-Con. Bye.